What is up, my fellow beasts? Welcome back to another juicy Call of Duty video. It is your boy, the Spartan Beast. Today I'm bringing you my favorite gameplay of Call of Duty Van Trash I got during the beta. This is like the second time I uploaded, but it's so good because it shows so well how good Van Trash was during the beta. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I want to talk about Van Trash today is because recently Sledgehammer fixed a lot of things for the launch of Call of Duty Van Trash, things that were bad during the beta. And you know, these are things that make me laugh. These are things that are hilarious. I am not mad that they fixed these problems. The funny thing is that these are problems that they had in the game because they don't play their own game. Back in the day, Call of Duty developers, I might be wrong though, but I feel that there were not just Call of Duty developers, but they were also hardcore players. They liked playing their games, and it feels that nowadays these guys make the game, but they don't even play it. They know nothing about playing the game online. They are clearly not gamers, right? Most of the problems they fixed recently, as I said in Call of Duty Van Trash, would have been immediately noticed if they had played their own game before releasing the alpha, before releasing the beta, and they would not look like a bunch of amateurs that have no clue what they are doing. Me and you watching, you know, this video, hell, even all the little Jimmys out there, they know nothing. We might know nothing about programming and all that stuff, about making a Call of Duty game, about all that complicated stuff. But when it comes to playing the game, we would never, if we were there testing the game before releasing an alpha, we would never let those mistakes slide, because we know how the game is supposed to be played. We would immediately notice those problems and say, okay, this shouldn't be this way, or this shouldn't be here, or they should have this instead of this. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the Call of Duty formula. If you follow the Call of Duty formula and then build the game around it, you have no way of failing. But these guys are messing with the Call of Duty formula. These guys are copying Modern Warfare, and with that, you know, they make a bunch of mistakes. But they did fix a lot of things. Let's talk about them, and these are the proof. These things are all proof that they don't play their own game. Now, unfortunately, two big things were left out of this patch of things they fixed in Call of Duty Fan Trash for the launch, which is red dots, numero uno, problema numero uno, ladies and gentlemen. Without the red dots, the gameplay does not flow. It's good for campers. Unfortunately, I think that they will never put red dots in this game because of that stupid perk called radar they have in the game. If they had a normal minimap, then that perk would be useless. Unless they just remove the perk like they did with the perk low profile, as I'm going to be talking about. If they remove that perk and make the minimap normal, then there's a huge chance that this game might be a very good game. But until then, until that happens, the game is going to be filled with campers, and it's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be bueno, right? No bueno for us. And then we have no reward for playing the objective. I thought that they were going to immediately fix this. I thought that someone forgot to just push a button and give us a reward when we capture a flag in domination, but no, they didn't say anything about this. We will still get no reward for playing the objective. I don't know how this makes the game better, but this is how the game's gonna play. You know, like domination, everybody will just camp for kills, no one's gonna touch the objective, and the only guy that is going to play the objective is gonna be that guy in last place with 100 deaths and like 10 kills, because he was trying to actually win the game, and all the nerds will have 80 kills and 2 deaths in first place without and they didn't even touch the objective. Unfortunately, these guys are not very smart, because all they had to do is turn these kill streaks into point streaks. It's the same thing, but with point streaks you get a point. Just like when you get a kill, you also get a point. You would get a point for capturing a flag. You would get a point for getting 2 assists in the same life, right? Just like it was back in Modern Warfare 3. But let's talk about the things they fixed, and they didn't have to fix if they actually played their own game. So they added the ninja perk to the game. It wasn't in the game. They had that stupid field upgrade called Dead Silence. So Ninja is in the game. It replaces low profile. So they deleted low profile and added the Ninja perk. Can you please delete the perk radar, add low profile, and add those juicy red dots? Now that would be a good move. Now the question is, why did they not start with the Ninja perk in the game in the first place? It was always there before Modern Warfare, before Cold War, before Van Trash. Why are they messing with such simple things? And in terms of visibility, I'm not going to talk about all the things right in the list that they fixed. I'm just going to talk about the things that could have been changed immediately if they had played their own game. In terms of visibility, they say they nerfed the sun. Now this is absolutely hilarious. Why was the sun overpowered in the first place? I did like on the PlayStation 4 it wasn't really noticeable, but on the new consoles, oh my god, the sun was really overpowered, and you need the perk Shades from Call of Duty World at War. Don't know if you guys remember that perk Shades. It will literally give sunglasses to counter the flare. We need that perk in this game to counter the sun. But yeah, they nerfed the sun. It's not as bright. And in terms of visibility, they also say they fixed player names appearing through destroyed walls. How did they let this slide? How can you be behind the wall and your name just pops through the wall? It makes absolutely no sense. It makes you guys look dumb. It makes you guys look like amateurs. In terms of audio, now you can hear footsteps. Before you couldn't hear footsteps. I was rushing like crazy because no one would listen to footsteps. That was something I actually enjoyed because I was free to move around, because it pissed off nerds, right? You have all these nerds, big nerds on YouTube with super expensive headsets that cost like $200, and they were worthless. Those headsets were as good as a Lil Jimmy's headset that cost $1, and that made me laugh. Not gonna lie, all these nerds pissed off about not being able to hear footsteps with their super expensive headsets. Now you can also hear enemy gunshots. Now this was something that just boggled my mind. During the beta, you literally couldn't hear enemy gunshots. The enemy could be 2 feet behind you, shooting at you, missing all the shots, and you would not notice the enemy. You wouldn't hear the enemy. I don't know how you can let that slide, but they also nerfed, ladies and gentlemen, in terms of audio, the narrator voice lines. I mean, he was on crack or something, repeating the same thing over and over again. It was really annoying, and it's another thing that really pisses you off when you're playing. So how can you play your own game and let this slide? There's no chance. I mean, they don't play their game. And then we have the Killstreaks and field upgrades. And when it comes to this, they fixed the no, they didn't fix. What they did is this wasn't a problem, so I don't know why they touched it. But friendly spy planes and counter spy planes will no longer appear overhead. Now this was a dumb mistake because this no longer creates confusion, and it makes it easier for people to destroy enemy aircraft. So before, you know, when you had to destroy an enemy UAV, sometimes you would hit your own UAV, and that gave, you know, spy planes more time to be up in the air, and this way spy planes will just, and counter spy planes will be shot down immediately. Counter spy planes have a shorter duration. In the beta, it was crazy. In the beta, the counter spy plane lasted over a minute. I don't know how they let that slide. It was crazy. It was super OP to have a full party of nerds dropping counter spy planes over and over again. Your minimap was even more useless than it already is by default. But yeah, being these guys a bunch of amateurs, I guess they nerfed the counter spy plane for like 5 seconds. The Death Machine and the War Machine have swapped costs. Yeah, so the Death Machine was at 5 and the War Machine was at 7. Now it's the other way around. I mean, it's crazy. The War Machine is not even worth 2 kills. It's so freaking bad. It's a shame that the Death Machine is now at 7 because it was so much fun to use. The Glide Bomb is easier to control. Ever since World War II, the Glide Bomb has been a pain in the butt to control. It's trash. I don't know why they don't make it like the Predator missile that was super smooth to control. But yeah, I guess it's cool that it's easier to control now. And finally, the radar jammer and the field mic don't have unlimited life anymore, ladies and gentlemen. They eventually will just destroy themselves, and during the beta they would last forever. You had the pockets UAV aka the radar, or a pocket, actually a pocket counter UAV, which is the radar jammer, or a pocket UAV forever until the enemy could find it, or until halftime, and now eventually they will destroy themselves. So ladies and gentlemen, these are problems that Sledgehammer had to fix because they don't play their own game, and that's what I want. That was the bottom line of this video. Developers don't play their game, they don't know how the multiplayer works, they have no clue what's going on. If they listened to us, they wouldn't have these problems, but hey man, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.